oi, who's that boy? Uzi. Oi, oi, who's that boy?
Cymarshall Law Show.
Oi, oi, who's that boy?
Episode 27. Let's go.
Oi, oi, who's that boy? Where's your shit? All number one boy. Oi, oi, who's that boy? Where's your shit? All number one boy.
Come on.
Oi, oi, who's that boy? Where's your shit? All number one boy. Oi, oi, who's that boy? Where's your shit? All number
Inauguration day.
Hold up on free. Raise your hand if you ride with me. Skank out if you ride with me. Bop your head if you ride with. Oi, hold up on free. Boss a shot if you ride with me. Fill a cup if you ride with me. Wheel up if you ride with me.
Good morning.
Grew up on labels, chilled on Granges. With a man them see many places. Over the years seen so many faces. And the holders caught many cases. Young G, I was round drug dealers. Hot summers and garden speakers. In school with various teachers. In church with mommy and preachers. So young didn't know about antics. Chicken and chips didn't know about banquets. It was more like games and sandpits. These days it's knives and gang shit. Strong minds so I miss that drama. Can't put a lad in a bit like a summer. Cause I roll with righteous armor. Ignited flows it goes. Oi, oi, who's that boy? Where's your shit? All number one boy. Oi, oi, who's that boy? Where's your shit? All number one boy. Oi, oi, who's that boy? Where's your shit? All number one boy.
Good morning, Cymarshall Law Show. Let's go.
From young man I've been top general, several edible minor MCs.
Hey.
Too much man of talking about grease.
Hey.
Keep it real and do this for leads.
Hey.
And don't compare me to anyone. Spin anyone, get buried on fat, tall, skinny or small. Even a pot belly man like Paul. If you wanna clash, give me a call. In fact, you don't want none. Met man cried his rotted mum. Hands in the air, no sight of a gun. 100% MCs want none. Sat on your ass, no pee or plum. Go up and sit down, chat to your mum. Has she told you you're my son? Watch out, I said peace in this. Pants down cause I take the piss. Hit the net when you man just miss. You're the hardest, nah, blatant myth. I flow steady, bounce on the beat like wobbling jelly. And freeze the price, I get shelly. And the slogan is steady. Oi, oi, who's that boy? Where's your shit? All number one boy. Oi, oi, who's that boy? Where's your shit? All number one boy.
Hey.
Oi, oi, who's that boy? Where's your shit? All number one boy. Oi, oi, who's that boy? Where's your shit? All number one boy. Oi, hold up on free. Raise your hand if you ride with me. Skank out if you ride with me. Bop your head if you ride with. Oi, hold up on free. Boss a shot if you ride with me. Fill a cup if you ride with me. Wheel up if you ride with me.
Wheel up.
Set pace on the track like you saying. What are you saying? What are you spraying? What are you selling? Get over there, you lemon. Heads get like melon.
Yo!
I've gotta maximize my potential. Man gets one with no instrumental. Asking the ends about my credentials. Write so much I can't use
Good
the pencils.
morning.
Cause I'm out of lead. Clash with me, get spun out your bed. Leave man there on the floor. All your friends like, yo, Santa, you're dead. Yeah. All number one free. Oi, oi, who's that boy? Where's your shit? All number one boy.
Let's go. AL, you know what? It's time for another joint. Because today is a incredible day. It's a day some of us have all been waiting for. Let's go. Come on, come on. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. We're gonna have a beautiful Wednesday. Positive Wednesday. Good vibes.
From the root, beginning of time, from the birth, from the first. If you wanna hear the truth, my motherland, you carried old life in your hand. On the other hand, we're trying to kill you. Remember in my youth, they told me my skin was a curse from the earth, and they took me for a fool. But under my review, I'm melanin still on the earth, and the universe covered in two. We talking about you, black skin, black kid, black guy, black love, black kids, black mom. Black ending, making a black start. If you're tired of hearing black, here's another black bar. They try to wipe away all my black thoughts and cover up all my black past. Blow the nose of the pharaoh just cause they don't wanna let me see up on the glory of God.
They never told us that black is beautiful. They never told us black is beautiful. They never told us that black is beautiful. They never told us. They never told us that black is beautiful.
Why they never tell us that?
Yeah, black conscious, understand the plight of my people. Now we looking way past ego. Another generation march on the steps to build ego, just so they can kill another hero. Sounds so feeble to fight for the rights that you know, the land that you own, for the right that you own. Just to push back to the life that you know. Right back fighting for the rights of us, only and my people. Came from the land of the blacks, kingdoms and nations. In fact, you studied old black. Your knowledge of the science and experiments and chemistry, numbers and math. We manage our know that. The knowledge of aerodynamics and pyramids, you know that. A matter of fact, inventions you see, trust me that they don't forget to mention they black. What credit is that? You cover up my greatness on purpose. My future path, baby, I'm certain. My destiny truly still hurting. Melanin deep and I'm still out searching. Royalty, help me find shelf. Africa, help me find wealth. Zion is asking for help in the day of my judgment. Story I gon' tell ya.
They never told us that black is beauty. They never told us black is beauty. They never told us that black is beauty. They never told us. They never told us that black is beautiful.
Yeah. Good morning. Thank y'all for joining the Cymarshall Law Show, episode 27, Inauguration Day, freedom and equality. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is a big day. A lot of us have been waiting for this day for 4 years. And now we can party, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it's not quite yet a party. We're still in the storm, we're still in the eye of the storm, but you know what I'm saying? We getting closer to the end of the tunnel, or at least I think we are. Inauguration days means a lot of things, but before we get into that, you know what I'm saying? You know how I like to do, and start with the morning prayer. And that's kind of, you know what? It's the headphones that are loud. There you go. Alright. So we're going to start with our morning prayers. Universal gods, thank you for blessing us every day in every way. Thank you for allowing us to wake up with purpose in our hearts. Thank you for our inner peace. Thank you for inner happiness. Thank you for love. Thank you for allowing us to reach out and grab the greatness within us and reach higher heights. Thank you for allowing us to continue elevating every day in every way. Thank you for our healthy hearts. Thank you for our healthy brains. Thank you for our healthy lungs, our healthy livers, our healthy kidneys. Thank you for all my viewers. Thank you for blessing anyone who listens to the Cymarshall Law Show today. Thank you for us all having a great day. Thank you for us getting past any struggles that are trying to take us down and getting towards that next level in life that is waiting for us, that is bound to happen if we keep working and keep chipping away at our dreams and goals. Universal God, I'd like to thank you for allowing us to see when opportunities are in front of us. I'd like to thank you for allowing us to see when we're able to move out of the way of obstacles instead of us fighting them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just got to move out the way. Universal gods, thank you very much. Yeah. So I wanted to call this show, I was going to call it Inauguration Day, but then coincidentally, when I was setting my new songs to come out for this year, I'm coming out with a new song every Tuesday of the year. Coincidentally, the song that I put out yesterday is called Freedom and Equality. And it kind of makes sense, being that today is, the big day, you know what I'm saying? So, we are here, and this means a lot to me to have y'all with me this morning on this historic morning that we're gonna get a new president number 46, is it, in the United States of America. This means a lot to me because for 4 years I feel like bigotry and racism has been at I don't want to say at an all-time high in America because, I don't want to disrespect what was going on in the past as far as slavery and real proper rampant racism. However, in my lifetime, I would have to say that in the last 4 years, bigotry and racism has been at an all-time high. And it's been rough. I feel like certain people were looking for revenge, because I remember being in I was in Spain the day that Barack Obama won his second term. Matter of fact, I was just coming back from Spain. I just got back to Newark, New Jersey. And the feeling I got when Barack won, because I was in the airport, was that there was a lot of salt. Like, a lot of people look real mad, and I was like, damn, they're gonna have to go through 4 more years of Barack. I was happy, but a lot of the people that I was looking around didn't look happy, and I was like, they're gonna be looking for some revenge. So when, it was Hillary versus Trump, the first time, and then Trump won, I just knew that they had been waiting for this day, and then for the last 4 years, they really showed us that, if we thought the racism was going in America, or not even going, if we thought that it was going somewhere or had died down, we found out that we were wrong. I feel like they enabled a lot of racists. I have been through a lot of racist things in my lifetime, but in the last 4 years, I feel like it just grew. It came in different ways. It came in angles that I never saw it coming from before. My kids started to go through it. I had been explaining racism to my kids. I try to give them the real world views on everything, and racism was something that they had to actually experience. It was really hard for me to explain. I tried to explain it. I thought I explained it well, but I guess racism is one of those things you just have to go through in order for you to really understand the effects of it. I mean, have you ever been called a racial slur before? Has that ever happened to you in your lifetime? Up until when I was about 13 or 14, that had never happened to me. And then since then, it's happened a few times. Racists driving by and yelling the N-word. Or, you must like eating chicken. You know what I'm saying? Some stupid, immature, So as I grew older, I found that racism came in more, not suspicious ways. What's the words I'm looking for? Overt. It came in more slick ways, more ways that caught me off guard, where you would have to be like, did this motherfucker try to play me? Matter of fact, let me say a verse. Let me say this verse. Yesterday, I put out the song Freedom and Equality, and I'll play the joint later, but this is the verse. I'll say it a cappella, if I can remember it. Don't fault me if I mess up these words. But here it goes. I said, fuck Gucci, fuck Prada, fuck Kellogg's Cornflakes, fuck Dove, and fuck Nivea. Fuck H&M and a whole lot of other companies that think my people they greater than. It's like it's a fact. You'll get slighted if black. Then they apologize. Got Papa John's hiring Shaq? You underestimate, but I'm wiser and I'm greater. I see when you play me out and disguise it as a favor. I'm not with that fuck shit. It's not my style. They gave you Black History Month and you took it with a smile? I'm from Jersey. I said, that's crazy. This shit is wild. What have we come to? Oh, I'm the coolest monkey in the jungle? Psalms a miss when the compliments a diss. I got a question. Is that poison lipstick before the kiss? I try to be militant, but everything is a stimulant. They poke the bear with the stick, then act like they're innocent. So yeah, it's been 4 years of that. Oh, that track, by the way, it's called Freedom and Equality. It's out now on all online platforms. And again, I'll play the joint later on. It's featuring Tony Piff. But yeah, it's been 4 years of that. It's been 4 years of that, and I, for one, I'm glad it's over. And when I say over, I just mean the man's turn, because if the racists were here yesterday, the racists are going to be here today. And the difference is now they might be madder than what they were yesterday. But at least they don't have a reason to stick out their chest. At least they don't have to be weirdos flying Trump flags. But I suppose I still have a couple people in my neighborhood flying their Trump flags. They're weird. Your boy lost. It's like them still holding up the Confederate flag. I don't get it. But freedom. Freedom's my favorite word. I'm not sure. From that, we got freedom entertainment. And then freedom for us, freedom for me means the freedom to be yourself. It means the freedom to not have to conform to what other people believe is right. It's the freedom to do what you love, the freedom to do what you like. It's the freedom of self-expression. It's freedom to not feel like you have to be like anybody else. It's freedom to not be pressured to follow the norms of society. And I feel like every day it's going more and more towards the direction of you having to be like something they want you to be. This creation that this world they're coming to, that we don't know why they're exactly going towards this space. It's like they have this big plan that they haven't told us about. But you know what I'm saying? Everything in the end comes to light. Everything in the end comes to light. But we're gonna keep it moving on. I feel like this year, 2021, a lot of things that were in the dark are gonna come to light. And I feel like we're finally gonna get to where we're going on a lot of levels. But yeah, man, let me get into this joint called Freedom and Equality. As said, it came out yesterday, and it's featuring Tony Piff, aka McGavin Knowledge. Let's go.
And then sometimes you just gotta talk to him. Excuse me. Listen. Yo, fuck Gucci, fuck Prada, fuck Kellogg's Cornflakes, fuck Delvo, fuck Nivea, fuck H&M, and a whole lot of other companies that think my people they greater than. It's like it's a fact, you'll get slighted if black, then they apologize. Got Papa John's hiring Shaq. You underestimate, but I'm wiser and I'm greater. I see when you try to play me out and disguise it as a favor. Come on with the fuck shit, that's not my style. I gave you Black History Month, and you took it with a smile. I'm from Jersey, I said that's crazy, this shit is wild. But if you come to, oh, I'm the coolest monkey in the jungle. Oh, something's amiss when the compliments are diss. I got a question, is it poison lipstick before the kiss? I try to be militant, but everything is a stimulant. They poke the bell with the stick, then act like they're innocent. And at this point, I don't need an apology. All I ever wanted was freedom and equality. A peaceful life for my family with no one bother me. But every day I feel I'm dealing with an odyssey. And at this point, I don't need an apology. All I ever wanted was freedom and equality. A peaceful life for my family with no one bother me. But every day I feel I'm dealing with an odyssey.
Back to the days of living like kings. Let's bring it back to raising our queens. Cause life is much more than chasing the cream. That's why I'm scared of going mainstream. I daydream of freedom, but nowadays it's a pipe dream. Living and breathing through a rhyme scheme. There's so much I need to do before my time ceased. Cause I'm a black man that hates being policed. Scared of a system that doesn't protect its own brothers. Can trust a soul, so we scared of one another. The more money, the more problems. But the more you hustle, the more commerce. Find the loyalty, my circle airlock tight. I'm just scared of what I do when they don't act right.
Yeah, and at this point I don't need an apology. All I ever wanted was freedom and equality. A peaceful life for my family with no one bother me. But every day I feel I'm dealing with an odyssey. And at this point I don't need an apology. All I ever wanted was freedom and equality. A peaceful life for my family with no one bother me. But every day I feel I'm dealing with an odyssey.
Yeah, so this joint is on iTunes, Spotify, everywhere where dope music is heard and listened to. Oh, also I came out with a new hoodie yesterday. The new Hip Hop of 98. I don't know if y'all could read those joints. The albums on the sweater are much smaller because I found out that 98 was obviously one of my favorite years of hip hop. I mean, you had The Locks, Money, Power, and Respect, Big Pun, Capital Punishment, Gangstar, Moment of Truth, Lauryn Hill, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. DMX's Dark and Hell is Hot, which is the album I grew to appreciate. Busta Rhymes' Extinction Level Event. He obviously just came out with part 2 in the last year, which is crazy. Noriega. What? Super Thug. Crazy album. N.O.R.E. Lyricist Lounge Volume 1. I know a lot of people on this album. Means a lot to me. Def Squad. El Nino. Crazy. I'm gonna have to listen to that album today. Pete Rock, Soul Survivor. That joint with Method Man, Half Amazing. Oh my God, I love that song. Flip Mode Squad, The Imperial. Man, Busta brought the whole crew along. Crazy. And then Outkast, Aquemini, which is also an album that I grew to love. That album when I was in high school back then, and I was just about to graduate. No, I wasn't just about to graduate. That's a damn lie. I would think I was in like 11th grade or maybe 10th. I don't know, but that album took the world by storm. Shout out to Outkast. I don't even know if Outkast gets enough credit. Matter of fact, Andre 3000 might get enough credit. I don't know if Big Boy gets enough credit. Big Boy is a supreme lyricist. So yeah, I wanted to say a bit of good news every show. So I was looking for some. Why does this feel loud to me? I was looking for some, and I found the youngest poet to ever recite at the presidential inauguration beats a speech impediment to take the global stage in DC, which will be today. And I'm reading this article from a website I found called the Good News Network. So shout out to them. But I'll go ahead and read what they have here. You may have already heard that Lady Gaga and J-Lo will be performing at the presidential inauguration tomorrow, which is today. But how about Amanda Gorman? While Gorman may not be a household name, she's about to become much better known as she follows the footsteps of Maya Angelou, Robert Frost to give the inauguration poem in D.C. The 22-year-old Los Angeles native and National Youth Poet Laureate is the youngest person to ever be given this platform. Like Angelou, who was a mute as a child, and Joe Biden, who also grew up with a stutter, she's overcome a childhood speech impediment. Look at me, impediment. You know, I couldn't be up there giving the poem. Let me cut it out. Like Angelou, who was mute as a child, and Joe Biden, who grew up with a stutter, she's overcome a childhood speech impediment to find her voice. I could give the poem up there. I could do a whole song up there. Gorman had difficulty saying certain letters of the alphabet as a kid. The letter R was especially hard for her to pronounce. You know why this touches home? Because when I was a kid, I had a bit of a speech impediment. It's funny how things work out. I had this bit of a speech impediment as a kid, but I grew up to be an MC and be on a show hosting. And reading is one of my favorite things to do, and I don't mind talking in front of people. Like, I don't really clam up when the mic's on, when the camera's on. And I started with a speech impediment. It's funny how things happen. I remember I couldn't say words like banana. I used to be like, banana. I couldn't say a lot of words. But now, look at me now. No, I'm joking. Let me finish reading this article. So Gorman had difficulty saying certain letters of the alphabet. The letter R was especially hard for her to pronounce. That hasn't held her back. In fact, her first lyrical picture book, Change Sings, a children's anthem, is already available for pre-order. Dang, go ahead, Gorman. Speaking of the ceremony tomorrow, the Harvard graduate told NPR, I think there is a real history of orators who have had to struggle, a type of imposed voicelessness, so it's really special for me. With future plans including running for president, boop, 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 go ahead, girl. Expect to see much more from this young star. Yeah, man. So, shout out to that good news. Big shout out to Amanda Gorman. I hope she does excellently today. It's a new day, man. It's a new day. It is a new day. I'm glad Barack won a few years ago because all these young children of color got to see like, yo, I can do that too. You know what I'm saying? If we had 43 presidents in a row that weren't of color, and then all of a sudden one year you have Barack, it's gonna inspire a lot of children. And then it's like when Trump's in office, did we take steps back? And mind you, I don't talk about politics a lot because I'm not a politician, and I don't even really like politics like that. Like, I'm the least political guy. I'm the type of guy. You know what I found out that kind of hurts my feelings? My kids play sports, right? And I found out that there's a lot of politics in children's sports. I had no idea. Because when I was a kid playing sports, I was always like, I'm not even just saying this, I was always one of the best players on any team, whether it's soccer or basketball. So I never felt the effects of politics in sports because I was always playing. Like, if you're really good, they're not gonna find a good reason to not really play you if like you're exceptionally well. So the kids that were like exceptionally well at sports, and I was exceptional, they don't really feel the effects. But the kids that are like from the lower to medium to getting up there, they feel the effects of politics. And what I mean by that is that a lot of parents, I guess it's the same all across the board. It's who you know. A lot of parents would be kissing the coach's ass, and all of a sudden you seeing their players getting, prime time spots on the field. They're getting prime time playing time, and that shit is so unfair. It's like some team moms jumping up and bringing cupcakes to the kids, and I'm not to say they shouldn't be bringing cupcakes or oranges, but you can just tell when someone has a motive and they're doing it to try to like edge their way into the team. And I had no idea that children's sports, not even like college sports, which I'm sure there are politics, but then as you grow older, you come to find that there are politics in everything. You go to work, you know what I'm saying? You just want to do your job, and you find out there's politics in the office. You know what I'm saying? You go to work and you know what I'm saying? I'm not into kissing nobody's ass. Not the boss, not the CEO, not nobody, nowhere. But I found that some people are, and the ones that are, they usually get benefits. Politics, man. Politics is who you know. Matter of fact, it could have helped me in my hip-hop career. Because if I would have been a more talkative person, a more smiling in people's faces type of person, I think I probably would have gotten further faster. But I was always the type of person that I'm nice to everyone, but if I see you like being a stuck-up type of person, I'm not sweating you. We all bleed blood. You know what I'm saying? We all have one sun over us. We're all living on earth. So I'm going to give you the respect that you give other people and that you give me. And some people don't see it like that. They're like, if I'm in this position, you need to keep kissing my ass and bowing down to the greatness. But I've never been in a position, I've been in high positions, but I've never been in a position where I'm up here and I look down at the people down here. If I'm up here, I'm trying to pull people up with me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what we should all do. If you're low in life, if you're feeling good about yourself in life, you should never kick anyone down. You should always be trying to lift people up, because you know what happens when you lift people up? You get lifted up. It's like what you give out, you always get back. So instead of being up here and trying to kick someone down, try to lift them up with you, because what goes around comes around, and that's what life is. But a lot of people feel like if they're in this position and they pull you up, then they gonna start to come down too. Nah, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? I pull you up and the next man gonna pull me up. That's the way it's supposed to be. But unfortunately in this life, we see a lot of crabs in the barrel trying to pull the next man down. We see a lot of people trying to talk their way to the top. And so yeah, I'm not a politician. I barely follow politics. I like to stay in tune like locally what's going on with like my kid's school district and like the county I live in, but the president never comes to my hood. And a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, we feel hopeless because we feel like things never change for us on a real person-to-person human level. We see all these promises on TV, but it's like 4 years go by and a lot of them seem to be empty promises. A lot of them seem to say things just to get in office. You know what I'm saying? For 2 months while the race is going on, we seeing these grown men act real immature and throw mud at each other. I suppose some presidents try to take the high road, but you know, a lot of the times what we see is from the president to the people revert back to their childish ways, because you know what I'm saying, the whole time the election is going on, the process of who's going to win, you're online and you're seeing people argue as if they're politicians. That's why I try to stay out of those online arguments. A couple times I put my 2 cents in and I got dragged into 3 hours of beefing with somebody over, and I had to draw myself back like, yo, don't do that, because you're arguing with somebody that's probably just looking to push your buttons. People just talk to talk, and I suppose that's what politics is. A part of being a politician is just talking and trying to appease everyone, and then even when you're trying to appease everyone, you just still doing your own thing. I feel like a lot of people do that in life in general. So there's politics in the office, there's politics in sports, there's probably politics everywhere when people are just trying to do their thing. Honestly, in hip-hop, like I said before, there's a lot of politics. I always just wanted to be the artist. Shout out to all the artists out there that just want to be the artist, but they can't just be the artist, because in this society, you have to be multifaceted to get where you need to go. So shout out to the artists that are drawing from inside of themselves and reaching higher heights because they have to, because they're going to follow their dream and they're not going to let anyone tell them they're not going to get where they're going. So even though they just want to do the artist, they just want to write the song, they just want to paint the picture, because of the way society is set up, they're being forced to just become more. So shout out to the artists that are being forced to grow and become more. And I was watching this masterclass, and I can't remember whose masterclass it was. If you've never watched these things, they're real dope videos. It's usually someone like in their field that is a highly skilled professional. And I remember this lady saying, it's a shame I don't remember exactly whose masterclass I was watching, but the woman on it was saying that interruption is the greatest enemy of an artist. So if we're sitting here in if we're sitting here and we're trying to be an artist, right? But then we have to be a politician too. But then we have to go to work too. But then we have to have families too. But then, you know, we don't want to leave our friends out either. We don't want to, we got to eat, you know what I'm saying? We need to go to the gym. All these things are coming in, but I just want to create. I just want to create. Sometimes I'll be sitting there creating and somebody will come and like stop me while I'm creating. I'll be like focused. And someone will say something to me and just completely throw me off. So shout out to the artists that are born artists. A lot of kids are in school, right? Some kids excel in school. When I was a young kid, when I was like 6, 7, 5, whatever, I wasn't the greatest in school. I was a bit of a dunce cap. They used to have these books in school called Fuzzbuzz, F-U-Z-Z space B-U-Z-Z, Fuzzbuzz. And only certain kids used to read the Fuzzbuzz books. Your boy was reading Fuzzbuzz books. Yo, but why did I bring that up? Why did I even tell you guys that embarrassing memory? Fuzzbuzz, your boy used to read Fuzzbuzz books. It's funny because now I read all the time. the last book that I read that I'm currently reading, I'll show it to you. It's right here. I need to get back on it. Prodigy, my life, my infamous life. Shout out to Prodigy. You know what I'm saying? May he rest in peace. And Prodigy does a lot of things in his book that I didn't expect him to do. He's been a lot of places I didn't expect him to go. I need to get back on that and start talking about the books I've been reading, because recently I started listening to audiobooks instead of actually reading them, and that's been pretty cool. But because I'm listening to so much, I could probably take in more, so I need to go ahead and do that. But yeah, so let's get into another song, another worldly song. As a matter of fact, I need to talk about the songs that I played earlier. The two first ones, it was Graft, Ignited Flows, my man from UK, and then Chronics featuring Sampa the Great, Black is Beautiful. But this next joint I found, the artist, her name is Tan Kalak Atan. It's called a color show, I believe. I found it last night. It's just a beautiful song. It's not in English, but as I was thinking about what type of show I was gonna do today, I started thinking about how, although this is a huge day in America, it's actually a huge day for the whole world, because if I were to say a lot of the things that happened in America didn't affect the rest of the world, I'd be pretty naive. So I started thinking about worldly artists and just worldly music and music that isn't from necessarily America, music that's not even in the English language. And I found a real dope joint. I don't know what she's talking about, but as I always say, I go by feeling, and the feeling that I get from this song is just, I'm going to go ahead and play it. The artist's name is Tan Kalak Atan. Check it out. Cymarshall Law Show, episode 27, Freedom and Equality. Let's go.
Puspaja, Bubaka, Kaka, Buddhism, Buapokan, Puspaja, Bubaka, Kaka, Buddhism, Buapokan, Canton Chica Puspaja.
up, wake up, wake up. Yeah, buddy. Cymarshall Law Show, episode 27. If you're enjoying the show, click subscribe, share it with your people. Let me know how you think I should grow the show. That's the other thing. I'm sitting here hosting the show, and I just want to be the show host, but I have to find ways to grow the show. It's just a lot. But I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know what people who decide to follow their dreams and do their own thing have to go through. And that could be a show host, that could be a painter, it could be a photographer, it could be a teacher. We all go through things, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, how do you deal with them? How do you deal with them? We all are searching for a piece of freedom, and we all want some equality. We just want a fair shot, man. That's all we ever want, a fair shot. We want what the next man has to be provided to us. We want what the next woman has to be provided to the next woman. We want a piece of the pie. I heard someone say the other day, I don't want a piece of the pie, I want the recipe. Applaud that man. I can't remember who said it. I need to start remembering who say things. But yeah, man, we just want equality. Is that so hard? To me, it's not that hard. Because, I can't even say why it's not that hard. The shit is easy. Everyone should be equal. And if you have way more than the man at the bottom, and the man at the bottom is suffering, help the man at the bottom. If my man is hungry and you have like 3 plates of food, give him 1.5. Or at least don't let my man starve. Like, equality, some type of, but it's like these themes that almost seem like a child. I don't know, it's just hard to feel. I remember being real young, and I remember hearing a lot of problems of the world, and I remember thinking like, but why don't they just do this? But why don't they, sometimes children have the most wisdom. And you know what else? You know what messes us up? What messes up a lot of people is that they're highly intelligent, but they're not wise. And I think that's a big thing, that people don't understand the difference between being intelligent and people don't understand the difference between being intelligent and wise, and there's 2 totally different things. You can have the smartest person in the world make really unwise moves. You can be like, sometimes I've been smart but made a real dumb move, is what I'm saying. So it's not, you have all these smart people running the country, but are they wise? Like, are you smart or are you wise? Because you need to be both to be running the country. You need to be both to be running your family. So a lot of times we mix up intelligent and wise, and they're not the same things. So would you rather be intelligent or would you rather be wise? I would say I'd rather be a wise man, because a wise man is intelligent. You can't say an intelligent man is a wise man. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we got to think about things going forward, because if we don't think, we always end up running back into the same situations. So I think we need intelligent and wise people running the country. We need intelligent and wise people as friends, not just intelligent people, because intelligent people don't always make the smartest moves. A wise man makes the smartest moves. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I suppose we can end on that note. I want to say my quote of the day before we get out of here. Quote of the day. Where art thou? Quote of the day. Here we go. Expose yourself to your deepest fear. After that, fear has no power. And the fear of freedom shrinks and vanishes. You are free. Jim Morrison. Pretty simple. Straightforward. I'll read it again. I'll read it. Expose yourself to your deepest fear. After that, fear has no power. And the fear of freedom shrinks and vanishes. You are free. A lot of times we do not expose ourselves to our deepest fear because we're afraid, quite logically. However, in my lifetime, when I've embraced change, when I've embraced what makes me scared, I've always come out a better person. 10 times out of 10. And you will too. So I want you to take that into your Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Take this smile into your Wednesday. Peace, love, and positive energy into your Wednesday. I want you to do something for yourself today. You know what I'm saying? Think of freedom and equality. Think of not conforming today. Think of your heart being free, your mind being free. You having an open mind. You staying open to new ideas, new people, new places. You know what I'm saying? Stay free. Stay free. And as far as equality, make sure you're being fair. A lot of times we look at a situation and we only see our one side of the situation, and that's not fair. We always have to see both sides. And before we decide to get emotional because someone's not seeing our side, we have to make sure we're seeing their side. We have to make sure we are allowing someone to talk. You know what I'm saying? Today is the Inauguration Day, and it's all about politics, people talking. But I feel like in politics, it's about people talking, but I don't know if people are necessarily listening. They're talking to get to a place, but I don't know if they're listening to the people. So equality is about fairness among all people, among all things. So in your day, I know you want to get your point across. I know you want to express your heart, your emotions, the things you're going through. But just remember, everybody's going through things every single day. Are you giving yourself a chance to listen to others? Because as I said a couple days ago, everything you say today, you're not going to learn anything from what you say. You're only going to learn from what you listen. So equality is you listening to me listening to you, and then us being good people and making the most fair move out of what we've just discussed. So today, I want you to take freedom and equality into mind. I want y'all to be safe, because I hear like a lot of things may happen today because of, Inauguration Day, people being mad that Joe Biden's becoming his 46th president. So yeah, I want you to take these things into today, and want you guys to have a lovely day. And my name is Cymarshall Law. This has been episode 27, Freedom and Equality. If you like the show, click subscribe, and yeah, have a great day. Get out of here. Get out of here. Peace, love, and positive energy, and I'm out.